Have you ever wondered how ancient wisdom could possibly solve modern relationship challenges? Imagine harnessing the power of Stoic philosophy, practiced by the likes of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, to not just survive, but thrive in your personal and professional relationships. Emotional intelligence, the art of recognizing and managing not only your emotions, but also those of others, can be significantly deepened with insights from centuries ago. In today's fast-paced world, the calm, composed wisdom of Stoicism offers a refreshing sanctuary. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher king, taught that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This principle is at the heart of emotional intelligence, controlling our reactions to unfold inner strength and resilience. Throughout this video, we will explore 8 practical strategies to boost your emotional intelligence using Stoic principles. Each section will introduce a specific technique supported by philosophical quotes and illustrated with relatable, everyday examples. This is more than just a lesson. It's an invitation to transform how you perceive and engage with the world around you. By the end of our discussion, you'll not only gain insights into managing emotions more effectively, but also learn to foster healthier, more understanding relationships. Join us as we uncover the profound impact that a touch of ancient wisdom can have on our modern lives. Strategy 1. Understanding your emotions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This profound insight lies at the heart of emotional intelligence, recognizing and understanding our own emotions before reacting to the circumstances around us. Emotional self-awareness is the first step in developing emotional intelligence. It involves observing our feelings without judgment, understanding where they come from, and recognizing how they affect our thoughts and actions. This awareness empowers us to manage our responses effectively rather than being controlled by our emotions. Consider a common scenario. You receive an unexpectedly critical email from a colleague. Your initial impulse might be frustration or defensiveness. However, by applying Stoic principles, you can pause to acknowledge these emotions without immediately responding. Ask yourself why this critique might have arisen and what emotions are driving your reaction. This reflection enables you to address the feedback constructively, perhaps by seeking clarification or discussing the matter calmly, thereby fostering a more productive work environment. Through such everyday examples, we see the practical application of Stoicism. By understanding our emotions, we gain control over our reactions, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding. This not only enhances our personal peace, but also improves our interactions with others, making our relationships more fulfilling and less conflict-prone. Embracing this strategy encourages us not just to react to life's challenges, but to respond with thoughtfulness and resilience, embodying the true strength of emotional intelligence. Strategy 2. Accepting what you cannot change. One of the core principles of Stoicism, as taught by the philosopher Epictetus, is that some things are in our control and others not. This wisdom is vital for cultivating emotional intelligence, especially in managing our relationships. Understanding and accepting what we cannot change helps us conserve energy for what truly matters, our reactions and internal state. When it comes to relationships, it's crucial to recognize that we can't control other people's thoughts, feelings, or behaviors. Focusing on what we can control, our own responses, allows us to remain calm and composed even in challenging situations. For example, if your partner is going through a stressful period at work, You might want to change their mood or solve their problems. However, accepting that you can only offer support rather than fix everything can prevent feelings of frustration and helplessness on both sides. This acceptance does not mean passivity or resignation. Instead, it's about understanding the limits of your influence and choosing to act in ways that align with your values and integrity. By focusing on your response, you maintain your sense of agency and avoid unnecessary distress. Applying this Stoic principle in personal and professional relationships means being present and supportive without trying to control the uncontrollable. It teaches us to embrace patience and develop a deeper understanding of the dynamics at play, enhancing our ability to navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. By integrating this strategy into your life, you will likely find that your relationships become more harmonious and your emotional state more stable, reflecting the true essence of emotional intelligence as seen through the lens of Stoicism. Strategy 3. Objective judgment, seeing things as they are. Seneca, a great Stoic philosopher, once noted, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This statement underscores the importance of objective judgment, a fundamental aspect of emotional intelligence. It involves seeing situations for what they truly are, without the distortion of our biases or emotions. To cultivate objective judgment, it's essential to differentiate between our perceptions and the facts. Our emotional responses often cloud our ability to see situations clearly. For instance, if a friend cancels plans at the last minute, you might feel rejected and assume they no longer value your friendship. However, objective judgment requires stepping back to assess the facts. Perhaps your friend is simply overwhelmed with other responsibilities and your relationship is not the issue. In practicing this strategy, strive to question your initial reactions and consider alternative explanations or viewpoints. This approach not only reduces misunderstandings, but also enhances your capacity to communicate effectively and empathize with others. By maintaining a clear perspective, you prevent unnecessary emotional turmoil and strengthen your relationships. Embracing objective judgment means training yourself to pause and reflect before forming conclusions. This not only applies to personal interactions, but also to professional environments, where clear, unbiased thinking is crucial. It allows you to handle conflicts more diplomatically and maintain healthier, more resilient relationships. By adopting this Stoic practice, you equip yourself with a tool that not only mitigates emotional distress, but also fosters a deeper understanding and respect for the perspectives of others, enhancing your emotional intelligence in every aspect of life. Strategy 4. Practicing empathy. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, encouraged us to consider, whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? This invites us to practice empathy, a key component of emotional intelligence that involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others. Empathy allows us to connect with people on a deeper level by stepping into their shoes and viewing the world from their perspective. This understanding can profoundly impact our relationships, making them more supportive and less judgmental. Consider a scenario where a colleague seems unusually short-tempered or distracted. Instead of reacting negatively or taking their behavior personally, empathy guides you to consider what they might be experiencing, perhaps stress from a personal issue or an overwhelming workload. By approaching the situation with empathy, you can offer support or understanding, which may alleviate their stress and improve the interaction. Practicing empathy also involves active listening, paying close attention to what others are saying without planning your response or judgment. This form of engagement shows respect for their feelings and perspectives and often leads to more meaningful and constructive conversations. Incorporating empathy into your daily interactions not only enhances your relationships, but also fosters a more compassionate environment, whether at home, with friends, or in the workplace. It bridges gaps between individuals, facilitating better communication and mutual respect. By adopting this Stoic approach to empathy, you not only improve your own emotional intelligence, but also contribute positively to the emotional well-being of those around you, creating a ripple effect of understanding and kindness. Strategy 5. Responsive, instead of reactive. Epictetus, a pivotal Stoic thinker, taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This advice is crucial for developing emotional intelligence, particularly in how we choose to respond to the actions of others. Being responsive rather than reactive is about making a conscious decision to manage our emotions and actions thoughtfully. Reactivity usually happens quickly, guided by unchecked emotions, and often results in actions we later regret. Conversely, being responsive includes pausing to think about the most rational and informed way to act. For instance, if you get a provoking message from a friend or colleague, rather than responding angrily, give yourself time to calm down, reflect on potential motives for their message, and consider how to resolve the situation calmly, avoiding any escalation of the conflict. This strategy requires practice and self-control. It's about choosing a path that aligns with your long-term goals and values, rather than succumbing to fleeting emotions. By responding thoughtfully, you preserve relationships, encourage constructive dialogue, and maintain your composure, reflecting a high level of emotional intelligence. Applying this Stoic practice helps create a more thoughtful approach to life's challenges. It encourages us to ask ourselves, what response will serve this situation best? What will lead to the most constructive outcome? This mindful approach not only reduces stress and conflict, but also promotes a deeper sense of peace and satisfaction in your interactions. By fostering responsiveness, you demonstrate leadership and maturity, qualities that are highly valued in both personal and professional settings. This disciplined approach to emotions lays the foundation for stronger, more resilient relationships and a fulfilling life. Strategy 6. The power of pause. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once emphasized the underrated power of delay. Delay is as powerful as it is underrated. In the realm of emotional intelligence, the ability to pause before reacting can be transformative, allowing us to choose our responses wisely rather than being swept away by immediate emotions. The pause is a practical application of Stoicism that can dramatically improve our interactions. It acts as a buffer, giving us time to process our emotions and consider the consequences of our actions. For instance, in a heated argument, instead of retaliating with harsh words that might damage the relationship, taking a moment to breathe and reflect can lead to a more measured and respectful exchange. This pause not only prevents regrettable decisions, but also provides an opportunity to employ other emotional intelligence strategies like objective judgment and empathy. By pausing, you can assess whether your initial feelings are based on true perceptions or misinterpretations, and you can try to understand the other person's perspective. Incorporating a deliberate pause into daily interactions encourages a habit of mindfulness, which is essential for emotional and relational maturity. It shows respect not only for your own mental state, but also for the dignity of others involved. This approach can turn potentially volatile situations into opportunities for growth and deeper connection. By mastering the art of the pause, you harness the ability to control impulses and make choices that align with your values and aspirations, ultimately leading to more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. Strategy 7. Gratitude in relationships. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on gratitude in his meditations, reminding us, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." In the context of emotional intelligence, practicing gratitude can significantly enhance the quality of our relationships. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we possess, fostering positivity in our interactions. It encourages us to appreciate the efforts and qualities of others, reducing conflict and deepening connections. For example, regularly expressing appreciation for your partner's actions, like thanking them for their support or kindness, strengthens the bond and builds mutual respect and love. This practice not only improves personal relationships, but also has profound effects in professional settings. Acknowledging a colleague's contribution or a manager's guidance can create a more supportive and motivating work environment. Gratitude promotes a culture of recognition and respect, which enhances teamwork and productivity. To cultivate gratitude in your daily life, consider keeping a gratitude journal, or simply taking a few moments each day to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for in your relationships. This practice helps to anchor positive emotions and shift away from negative biases or grievances. Incorporating gratitude into your routine is a powerful way to apply Stoic happiness and contentment in your daily life, leading to more fulfilling interactions and a greater appreciation for the people around you. It turns everyday encounters into opportunities for joy and thanksgiving, enriching both your life and those of others. Strategy 8. Continuous improvement. Epictetus famously said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This encapsulates the Stoic commitment to continuous self-improvement, which is also a key component of emotional intelligence. Constantly striving to better understand and manage our emotions is crucial for maintaining and enhancing the quality of our relationships. Continuous improvement in emotional intelligence involves regularly assessing our emotional responses, learning from interactions, and adjusting our behavior accordingly. It's about being proactive in our personal development, seeking feedback, and embracing opportunities for learning and growth. For example, after a disagreement with a friend or partner, instead of dwelling on who was right or wrong, focus on what you can learn from the situation. Reflect on how you managed your emotions, the effectiveness of your communication, and what you might do differently next time. This reflective practice not only helps in resolving future conflicts more effectively, but also deepens your understanding of yourself and others. Integrating the habit of self-reflection enhances your ability to adapt and grow in the ever-changing landscape of human emotions and relationships. It also encourages a mindset of resilience and flexibility, qualities that are highly beneficial in both personal and professional contexts. By committing to continuous improvement, you align your actions with your values and aspirations, leading to a more conscious and fulfilling life. This ongoing journey of self-discovery and development is a testament to the profound impact that Stoic principles can have on our modern lives, guiding us to become wiser, more compassionate individuals. Strategy 9. Practicing forgiveness. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This insight underlines the Stoic view that forgiveness is more than a moral virtue. It's a form of personal liberation. Forgiving others frees us from the grip of bitterness and resentment, which can otherwise cloud our judgment and poison our relationships. Stoicism teaches that individuals act based on their understanding of what is right, which may be flawed. When we forgive, we acknowledge these limitations and choose to release negative emotions that hinder our emotional well-being. Consider a scenario where a close friend misses your birthday celebration without explanation, leading you to feel overlooked and unimportant. While it's natural to feel upset, Stoicism encourages a deeper examination. If it turns out your friend was overwhelmed by a personal crisis, forgiveness can pave the way not only to reconcile, but to strengthen your connection. Approaching your friend to express your feelings and listen to theirs fosters mutual understanding and empathy. Forgiving is not just about restoring peace. It enhances our emotional intelligence. It equips us to manage conflicts more gracefully and maturely, reducing stress and deepening our relationships. By embracing forgiveness, we align with our higher values, maintain our inner peace, and elevate our interactions above mere reactions to principled responses. This practice not only supports personal growth, but also improves the quality of our interactions, demonstrating the profound impact of Stoic philosophy on modern life. Strategy 10. Setting boundaries with wisdom. Seneca wisely advised, "If you wish to be loved, love." This sentiment, while advocating for openness and affection, also implies the importance of respecting oneself and others, a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy. Setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and self-respect. It involves clearly communicating our needs and limits to others and is essential for mutual understanding and respect in any relationship. For instance, imagine a coworker consistently interrupts your workflow with non-urgent requests, affecting your productivity and focus. Instead of allowing frustration to build, applying Stoic wisdom means addressing the situation directly and respectfully. By setting clear boundaries, such as specific times for discussions or requests, you not only preserve your work's integrity, but also teach your coworker how to interact with you more effectively. This approach respects both your needs and theirs, fostering a professional environment where mutual respect and understanding flourish. Effective boundary setting is a skill that enhances emotional intelligence by encouraging clear communication and respect for personal space and limits. It prevents misunderstandings and conflicts while promoting a healthy, balanced interaction where all parties feel respected. By practicing this Stoic strategy, you assert your values and needs without compromise, ensuring that your relationships, whether personal or professional, grow on a foundation of respect and mutual understanding. Today, we've explored 8 powerful strategies for enhancing your emotional intelligence in relationships, drawing on the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. From understanding your emotions and accepting what you cannot change, to practicing empathy and embracing the power of pause, each strategy offers practical steps to improve how you interact with others and understand yourself. Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies not in external circumstances, but in the mastery of our minds and emotions. By applying these Stoic principles, you're not just learning to manage emotional challenges more effectively, you're also cultivating a life of greater peace, resilience, and fulfillment. Relationships are the fabric of our lives, and enhancing your emotional intelligence enriches every thread. We hope you've found these insights helpful and that they inspire you to reflect on your own emotional habits and relationship skills. Remember, the journey to greater emotional intelligence is ongoing and rich with opportunities for growth and discovery. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these Stoic strategies resonated the most with you? How do you plan to apply them in your daily life? Share your thoughts in the comments below to join our community discussion. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us for more content like this. Together, let's continue exploring how ancient wisdom can illuminate our modern lives. Thank you for watching, and here's to your journey toward emotional mastery.